Okay, welcome back to another video of me just talking about my process and my journey of investing out of state in St. Louis. So for those of you that have been following along, you know that I am a new real estate investor, just recently closed on my first investment property out in St. Louis. And as you guys might be able to see from this title, I just wanted to talk about it and keep it real. I made a big mistake, a pretty expensive mistake that's going to cost me close to $6,000 to probably fix on this investment property, and I just wanted to talk about it, and so hopefully help you guys avoid making the same mistake I did. So I'm just going to get right into it. Basically, I bought this property. It was, for the most part, turnkey, very clean. I got a new water heater from the seller. They did a bunch of repairs beforehand, and everything was good. We closed on the property, and I thought it was just going to be as simple as giving it over to my property manager to get it rented out. And so last week, my property manager had 2 weeks ago, last week, I can't remember exactly the day that they listed it for rent, but everything was going good. It was listed for rent. They said they were getting a lot of showings and a lot of interest in the property. And they sent one of their repair slash handyman out to the property just to show some people that were interested in it, to do the walkthrough for them. And then they actually came, he basically doubles as showing people the property and also looking for things that need to get fixed in the property. I didn't expect the property to be 100% ready to go. You know, there was a couple broken things here and there, but I thought it was going to be maybe $1,000 at most. So come to find out, I get a text message from my property manager that basically said, bad news, the entire HVAC system, basically the AC unit, isn't working at all. And so this was something that, this is my mistake. This is something that when I was talking with the seller, thought they were going to repair, and they ended up not repairing it, which was fine. They said they got a quoted estimate that it was going to cost around $600 to get it fixed. But it's going to cost more than that. I'm basically going to have to buy a brand new AC unit. I talked to my property manager about what exactly the problem was, and they basically diagnosed it. The compressor is completely shot, and there's a crack in the lining or something like that. I don't really know this stuff too well. And then it also needs some coolant fluid to get it, blowing cold air again. And so he basically suggested that I could either pay $600, $700 to get it fixed, and then it might be able to last another year. Or the better option, which is going to be my expensive choice here, is to just replace the thing completely. It's like almost 30 years old, I think, 25, 30 years old. And so it's basically on its last couple years of life anyway here. So it's no surprise that it's not working. And so I basically just made the decision that, this property is great other than this one big problem. And this is something that I could have figured out by, doing some more due diligence ahead of time when we were actually under contract. So my mistake that I made is I didn't send anybody out there to actually I got an inspection done for the basic things that an inspector looks for, but I should have sent out a repair or a handyman to give estimates on how much this stuff would actually cost to repair. I basically used the inspection to decide whether or not I was just going to buy the house, and then figured I would have to maybe spend $1,000 or $2,000 to get it fixed up. But in the future, I'm absolutely going to use my property management to send out a handyman to actually give a repair estimate for all the things that need to be fixed. And this would have saved me money on the deal for sure. So I could have either asked the seller to reduce the purchase price. I could have asked for a bigger credit. This is just something I really just kind of took their word for it, that, $600 to fix this AC unit and we'll be good. So absolutely will never take a seller's advice on their estimates again. I will 100% be getting my own individual estimates done. And now that I have my team built out there with my realtor, my property manager, I understand the process a whole lot better. They are going to be able to help assist getting this done. So if I ever go under contract on another property in the future, my property manager said basically that they'll be able to send one member of their team out to the property while we're under contract and actually give a dollarized figure of how much everything is going to cost to repair. And so that's just an expensive mistake that I made. I didn't send anybody out there, and I'm going to basically have to buy a whole brand new AC unit, which at the end of the day, it's going to cost a lot up front, but it's going to basically be a brand new unit for the home, which is going to be good. It's going to, you know, they have like a 15 to 20 year useful life, assuming they're not just getting abused, and hopefully it doesn't get stolen. But that's basically it. I wanted to make this update video. I don't want to just talk about all the good things that are going on with the property. I also want to talk about the realities of the bad things. So it sucks. I'm going to have to shell out another $5,000 to $6,000 to get all these repairs and buy a brand new AC unit. But once it is all done, the home should truly be ready to move in at that point. My property management has said that there's been a ton of interest in the property, and that they have a lot of applications, and they're just waiting to get a couple things done before they can move forward with somebody. So hopefully we'll have a tenant in there soon. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have to pay some money to get this thing working, because summer's coming up and nobody's gonna want to move in without an AC unit. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I just wanted to make this quick video just to talk about it and hopefully help some of you guys avoid my mistake. And so that's really all I got. So feel free to comment if you guys have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one.